All right, hello and welcome. Oakland High School here in Oakland, Alabama. We thank you for watching. 4 games now in the books. We approach the midpoint of the season now with week 5. It is JB Pennington week here on Go Wildcats with head coach Ryan Hall. All right, Coach, so game 4, not really a fun night at all. 54-14 loss to the Winfield Pirates. Before we talk about that game, you preach regularly to us and to the team that there are things more important than football. And before the game Friday night, there was a powerful display of that. Talk to us a little bit about this patriotic memorial we undertook.
Sure, it was a really neat night and a neat event, and hats off to Michelle Smith and Matthew they had a great idea, and I thought it turned out really special, and it's just a great opportunity to honor and respect, and those are two things that we want to do in our program is honor and respect, show those things, and so that was a great way for our kids to participate in that, not just get taught it and talk about it, but for them to do that, and I thought they handled it really well, and really neat deal. And some of those of the 13 soldiers that were killed in Kabul, Afghanistan, they were just a little bit older than our players, and so it really probably hit home with them, and maybe it'll be an impact in their life, and they'll understand a little bit more about sacrifice and things like that. So just hats off to all those that made that happen. You did a great job with the wording, and it's just a really neat thing, very emotional.
Well, very good. As we turn our attention to the ball game, didn't go great, obviously, but just talk us through kind of what we need to learn and know about Friday night's game.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think Winfield has a fine football team, first of all, and hats off to Coach McKinney and his staff and their players. And I think they play as hard as anybody in the state of Alabama, any classification, and that's kind of what they hang their hat on. And I felt like that again Friday night. They showed that, and we didn't have ours coached up and ready to go. And when that happens, you get a result like that. And so, for us, it's just, we got to go back to work and go back to the drawing board and keep working. And it's a great lesson. Sometimes the best lessons in life are hard, and this is a hard lesson. So, we'll do a better job as coaches, getting them ready, motivate them, get them in the right places, and think our players will play harder. It's not time to give up on them and throw in the towel. It's high school football, and you're going to have ups and downs, and I certainly expect them to bounce back and be ready to go Friday night against Pennington.
All right, so let's talk about some high spots from Friday night. We know the score was lopsided, but we had plenty of great things that happened with the Wildcats. So talk us through who performed well.
Yeah, offensively, there was some moments there. We had we had almost 300 yards of offense, and Caden Marchbanks had several good runs, and at times Bubba made some throws. We had a tough time protecting, and when you're on the run all the time, that makes it a little difficult to throw the ball. But defensively, I thought up front we played really well. Trey Thomas had another great night and just played hard and tough, and he's done that all year. And so we were really proud of his effort. And again, Caden scored another special teams touchdown. And I just kind of want to point this out. Caden has done a great job since fall camp of showing up every day and working hard and practicing the right way. He was really positive on the sideline. Yesterday he was filling water bottles. He's just really done a good job with his attitude and makeup and the way he's handled each day, and I think he's getting rewarded for that. And so proud for him. But in the bad loss like that, there's always some good things, and want to make sure we point them out and highlight the kids that did do some positive things.
All right, so region play continues now. Tough opponent again this coming Friday night, September the 17th here at HD Collins Field, JB Pennington Tigers. A close game last year. What should we anticipate for this coming Friday night?
Yeah, I would expect them to come in here. They're well coached. Coach Cassidy and those guys do a great job. We've got a senior quarterback that's played a lot of football, very experienced. He's kind of a gunslinger and can really make you pay if you don't stay disciplined in the secondary. And they're strong. I mean, that's what they pride themselves on, is physicality and strength. And so on defense, they're going to run in there and play sound and hit you. And we'll have to respond to that physicality, and we'll kind of have a plan to I think we're faster than them, so our plan will be to try to take advantage of that. But all in all, there'll be a very sound, disciplined football team, and we'll have to play at a high level for 48 minutes to have a chance to win that game.
All right, that's this coming Friday night, tomorrow night, September 17th, 7 o'clock here at the field. Look forward to that time together. Keep watching, as we'll have a special guest for today's episode, and then we'll also take a moment to break down some film with Coach Hall. So we're here for a special Meet the Coach section. We're with an assistant coach, Sage Harding. Introduce yourself quickly and tell us just a little bit about how you got into coaching. Sage?
Yep, my name's Sage Harding. Transferred a few times out in high school, which is where I got the opportunity to meet Coach Hall. And Coach Hall's the man that actually got me going into coaching. He's a great leader and a great role model, and he inspires kids. And he inspired me to be a coach so I could do that in some young man's life one day.
All right, that's great to hear. Tell us about your family right now. A lot of good things going on for you there, I know.
Yep, just had a 3-year anniversary with my wife, Ashlyn Harding, which grew up here in Oakman. We have a little boy, Blaine. He's 4 months old. We just celebrated our 3-year anniversary this past weekend, and it was also my wife's birthday.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations on all of that. We're thankful for your good family. Now, let's just take a minute to tell us about your responsibilities here with the team, with the school, other coaching opportunities that you have.
Yeah, so here at the high school, I'm the receivers coach. When I was with Coach Hall at Walker, I was actually a receiver myself, so that's kind of how I got in the role of being a wide receivers coach here with Coach Hall. And I'm also the head baseball coach at the high school.
All right, that's great. We're thankful you're able to influence those lives in those different capacities. We thank you for taking a few minutes to spend with us today. Any final words?
Go Wildcats.
Okay, we're going to look at 6 or 7 plays here from the Winfield game. Obviously disappointed in the outcome and just didn't feel like we played with enough effort and discipline to give ourselves a chance to win the game. But there were some highlights that we'll check out. This is play early in the game where I thought we did a good job up front. If you look in the box there, bring the Mike and Will linebacker. They get good pressure. And Winfield had 2 really good backs, 10 and 21, very, very good. And we were able to get to them and get a lot of guys in the backfield. So good job by our 2 inside backers, Aiden Martin and Jai Henderson. Here's a play as they're driving down, and the quarterback's going to roll to the top of the screen to the right. And the picture's a little squeezed, but you'll see Matthew Smith up at the corner on the top of the screen. Does a good job of playing technique and just playing his zone area, reading up on the throw, comes in there and gets a big interception that kind of saves us a touchdown early. And we flip it over to offense. This play, you'll see our X up at the top of the screen. He's going to run what's called a divide route, and he'll come across the bottom of the screen. Bubba throws it a little bit behind him. Probably should have hit him in that first window right there or thrown the post. But Denzel really does a good job of going up and making an incredible catch and then getting some yards after catch. And here's a screen early in the game, just a little swing screen to our back. Try to get the lineman out front. Got to do a better job of getting out there. But Caden makes the first guy miss and then off to the races and turns it into an explosive play. About a 35-yard gain on that. This is on the same drive later on. We go down and score and get in our single wing package and going to snap it directly to Caden and just slips and slides in there in the end zone for a good job getting us on the scoreboard there. This is, again, another play in the second half. Caden, that's the 4th straight week that Caden has had a special teams touchdown. They kick it deep left here. You'll see Caden, our thought was to bring it all the way back to the right on the short side over here. You see how they're short at the bottom from the hash down, so we want to try to get it outside and pin all those guys in. Caden gets it left. We knew they were trying to pin us back there. He's going to bring it across, and he sees a crease, boom, and hits it up inside, and then is able to make that last guy miss. And they didn't have a deep safety, and he just outruns them to the end zone. So, again, his speed gets us on the board there, and just another big play by him. Thought Caden played really well. He had, almost 200 yards of total offense, and then plus that long kickoff return and a couple of touchdowns. So great week of practice for him and great performance in the game. He was really rewarded for a job well done in practice and preparation and focus. So hopefully that continue to learn from that when you come to practice and practice with a certain level of intensity and effort that you get rewarded in the game. So happy for him.
Hey, thank you for watching. It's been another great episode. We appreciate you for your support in all of this. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Go Wildcats.